Hello, everyone. So I was gonna edit on my computer and not make this video at all, but that didn't happen because my keyboard decided to die. So I'm charging it right now, and it turns out I have to wait 16 hours for that to fully charge. So I need to look for another way to edit my videos or even do anything at the moment. So I decided to make a video on how I decide to edit when I have to use my iPad, which is typically the method that I usually use. So I use Wondershare Filmora. I like it a lot, mostly because it was cheap and it works for like the edits that I want to use. I think the reviews kind of speak for themselves on how this program is. It just works, and that's all you need. So I'm sure you notice one thing right off the bat, and that I am not using this in horizontal mode. Why, might you ask? Well, you can't. So if I try to rotate it like this, doesn't decide to turn. When I decide to open a project, doesn't turn. So we use it in vertical mode. I am just lucky enough that I have a case that supports sort of that. Anyways, after opening a project right here, typically you're gonna click new project and then select like just a random video or a set of videos. So I have something pre-recorded right here. Let's watch it real quick. Hello, I am making a video on keyboards. This is a keyboard video. Keyboard here, keyboard there. The end. All right, so that's the video. Let's just say that's gonna be a great YouTube video. So what we want to do is typically just do some basic edits here. So to begin with, let's go ahead and skip to where I say keyboards. I'm making a video on right there. So what we're gonna want to do to kind of spice it up a little bit, because I just say the word keyboards here, we're gonna add a little bit of text. So go down here to like your little toolbar, go ahead and click on text, click on add. You can do weird like premium stuff here too. I don't like to do that so much. I just like to keep it simple. So we're gonna go ahead and move the text down here and keep it centered. Thank you. Maybe even a little bit lower, like that. And so we're going to type in the word, I guess, draw it. Keyboards. There we go. Focus on it. Thank you. Keyboards. And then now that's what it says right there. Look at that. So we are going to now choose a font for it. Nope. So whenever I do that, typically, I just go ahead and click the little delete button right here, because there's no easy way to erase just one letter as far as I'm aware. So we're going to go ahead and side click it just so I don't make that mistake again. Go ahead and click, I don't know, let's choose like a professional font. So I guess something like this, but it's also something you can see, right? That's what we love. That's what we want. Something that the people can see. So we are now going to go to like a text editor right there. You can like add colors. You can add a shadow if you want to. I don't personally do that because I don't really get the point of it. So I keep that off. So what we're going to do is add a border, make it, let's say orange. And there we go. Look at that. Team Fortress font. So we're going to change the thickness to like 20. Give it a 20. There we go. That's pretty nice to look at, sort of. I don't like how it overlaps a little bit, so we're going to decrease it just a little bit more. Go 17. That's a little bit better, and you can still read it. Good. So now that we got that down, let's go ahead and shorten it just a little bit, if it'll let me. That's the problem sometimes. Just won't let you do it with the pen. So what we're gonna do is use our finger. The finger usually works better. There we go. So let's shorten that, and let's see how that ended up. Video on keyboards. This is a keyboard video. Okay. Keyboard. Good enough. So we are going to skip to, oh yeah, by the way, what I like a lot with the Apple Pencil is that you can just drag it across the entire video. I like that a lot, instead of staining my iPad with my finger. But like I said, sometimes it just doesn't work out, so your mileage may vary. So we're going to skip to the part right where I raise my hand up like that. Right there. So I have a photo that I would like to add here because I say that I'm going to put a little keyboard here. So we're going to go to pip right there. That means you're going to add a file. All right, there it is, loud and proud. This is not my image. I think this is just a stock image on the internet, but it's like a high quality one, so it doesn't mess this part up. Very easy edit that we're gonna do right here because it kind of just does it for you. Smart cutout. And we're gonna go to chroma key, right there. There it is, chroma key. And then we're gonna drag this. It's a little easier to do on the PC, but I digress. This is not the worst thing in the world. So we're gonna drag it to the green, and you notice that there's still a little green on the outside there. We're gonna fix that. So what we're gonna do is, if it'll focus, change the intensity to a little bit higher until that green pretty much goes away. Cool, good enough. We can even change the offset if we really want to. That might help, but not really. I mean, you barely notice it once it'll focus here. Or not. Focus a little bit, please. There we go. So yeah, you can see sort of that it's barely ever so slightly changing the thickness on the outside. So it really doesn't matter so long as you have it just at like 1 plus. Anyways, that's that. So we're going to go ahead and click OK. And then boom, there you go. So now what we're going to do, now that we have it selected, is can I not shrink it down with just my hand? I mean, my thing? I guess not. So yeah, you have to squeeze it together, shrink it down. It's going to put you over there. There we go. So now we have that there, like that's where we want it. So let's see how long I need to hold this up for.
Here.
About that long. Okay. So now what we want to do is shrink that. Let's see if it'll let me this time. Nope. Gotta use my finger. Slide it just right. It'll usually lock itself in, so that helps. Let's see how that turned out.
Or here.
Cool. There we go. And then...
Board there.
All right, so right there, you can see I'm about to say there with my tongue out. So that's just, you pick up on little hints on like how you speak as you edit. So now we're gonna add the same image again. All right, we got it again. So we're just gonna do the same edit with the chroma keying and all that. And now that we got that done, we're gonna go ahead and shrink it down to the size we want. Move it over there. In fact, we can even shrink it a little bit more. There we go. It's right there. And now we're gonna see how long we want it there for. All right, let's see how that turned out.
Keyboard there. The end.
Okay, there we go. That's pretty much the video.
The end.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add some text, I guess, right at the end there. Let's add, I don't know, let's add a good, like, and sub. There we go. And then on the iPad version, I don't think it does this in the PC version, but on here, it's a little easier to just kind of add text and then it'll save the exact same settings you had for the text in the beginning. Right there. So yeah, that's that. And let's go ahead and shrink that down right to the end. And let's watch the video.
Hello, I am making a video on keyboards. This is a keyboard video. Keyboard here, keyboard there. The end.
All right, that's it. So that is pretty much the editing process for a video. Now, we're gonna move on to the thumbnail. So now we're gonna be working on the thumbnail. I typically use Photoshop Express. Not intentionally. I accidentally bought the premium like 1-year edition because I was stupid and forgot to cancel my automatic subscription for it. I got like the week free trial and then I just forgot to unsubscribe to it. All right, so using this pre-made picture that I have here, I just took a picture like 20 seconds ago. So now we're going to go ahead and add a little bit of flair to it. So right my video is about keyboards. That's the main focus. So what we're going to do first is add some text. If it'll let me, oh, right, you got to select it right here and then add text right there. So I'm just going to type it in real quick. All right, let's say we're making a video about how keyboards are cool. So I would type keyboards are cool to make sure people know that that's what the video is about. And there it is. All right, now that we got the text there, we're just gonna go ahead and move that downward right about there. We're gonna go ahead and pick a font for it. Let's go with, my typical choice for thumbnails at least is usually all the way down. It's gonna be this one right here. Kind of hard to see because it keeps losing focus, but there we go. Keyboards are cool. Yes, sirree. So we're gonna go to edit, so I can, okay, I guess not. We're gonna go to text again. Click on the thing. Please just work. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're just gonna go keyboards are cool. Right there. Boom, front and center. So we're gonna go to color. Let's do, I don't know. Let's do pink. What does pink look like? Cool, yeah, that works. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna go to yellow. Yeah, it stands out. Okay. So we're gonna choose that. And then now we're just gonna go ahead and add the pictures in the background just to kind of flare it up a bit. All right, there's that stock photo that I had before. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to cut out right there in the bottom left. As it loads, we're gonna get the option to cut out the background. So just clicking on the subject. There we go, look at that. This thing is significantly better at it, mostly because it costs more. But another thing that you can do with this thing is go into edit right there. You can go to transform. You can flip it like that. We're gonna put that one up there and make it a little bit bigger. I will say the whole pinching thing is really difficult. There we go. There we go. All right, so we got that one, and then we're gonna go ahead and add another one. Boom, right there. So then we're gonna go to do the exact same thing. We're gonna go to edit, no, just kidding, cut out. Wait for it to load. Go to subject, it's cut out. All right, so now we're gonna go to edit again. Just go ahead and move it to the top right, shrink it down a bit. Make them about the same size-ish. Cool. Well, that's basically our thumbnail. There you go. Keyboards are cool. And then the video is literally just me talking about keyboards. So yeah, that is the typical process on how I make thumbnails and videos on, in this case, keyboards. So I hope you enjoyed. This is a very, very simple way to do this. I'm sure people have significantly better methods to do it. I don't, because I'm very lazy. Hopefully one day, it's also just the fact that I need to get better, and I just have not put time into that yet. So I will be doing that eventually. And I'm gonna have to edit this video too, so hopefully I'll learn something as I'm editing. That's another reason why I actually like the editing process, is because I usually am learning things. When I stop learning something, I just stop enjoying it in general. So I'm sure that's why most people actually delegate their editing to other people. So yeah, if you want more tutorials like this, just let me know, and I'll start posting. Thank you guys for watching.